Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday morning, Dooger. Or Sunday. Or not morning. Whatever works for you. You can pretend I said something else if that's better. Well, we had pre-show going. We started a raffle for our first code, our first Signs of the Sojourner code. So, oh, this is very off-center. Meow. There we go, sure. So, I'm about to draw that. If you would like to enter it right at the end here, big caravan energy, all one word, all lowercase, is what you need to throw into chat. And you'll be entered to win. If you've already put it in once, putting it in again will not do literally anything for you. So try not to spam. Grandmaster Sal, thank you very much for converting from a Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Big caravan energy, yeah. You know, I was going to make it just like Sojourner. And then I decided that was boring. So here we are. Full disclosure for everybody, I was sponsored to play Signs of the Sojourner on stream the other day. We loved it. We adored it. It was very, very fun. I can't wait to play more of it. But they had included a bunch of giveaway codes and had just said, hey, if you could not give these away until the game is actually out, that would be amazing. So I wasn't able to give them away during the sponsored stream. But we had them to do a giveaway with. So I thought, I'll do it on Saturday. Yes. So this is the game. You can watch a trailer, but this is the game that is a deck builder that's all about communication. So we play a character who is a caravaneer who goes to all different kinds of cities and meets all different kinds of people. And we use our cards to have a conversation with people, but some people that we meet are more direct than we are. Some people that we meet are a bit more like creative and free-flowy than we are, and so it's hard to communicate with them, right? And so as you talk to different people, you build a deck of communication, basically. It was super cool, really complex. We were invested very, very fast. So, yes. If that sounds up your alley, watch the trailer. The art style is super cool as well. And yeah, potentially win a code. We've got a few to give away today. It is for a Steam code, yes. Okay. Let's end this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's done. We have closed the raffle. And now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. The winner is Tianmar. Congratulations. I will write you down at the end of the stream. I will hit you up with your code. Congratulations. And there will be a couple more opportunities to win one today, so don't worry about it too much. Yeah, good vibes in chat. Good vibes in chat. Good vibes, good vibes. So yeah, just make sure that your Twitch DMs are open and I'll hit you up. And if you get messaged by anybody other than me, ignore them. It is not it is not a thing. Did you have fun playing D&D with Arcadum? Of course I did. It was super fun. Yeah, I love playing D&D anyway. Arcadum is like, he's got a very good, his style is a very good mix of like, I've put so much work into my world, right? Like every game pretty much takes part in the same world. And all of the games that he has going on are all happening like potentially simultaneously and affecting each other and stuff. So there's a certain amount of not necessarily seriousness, but like reverence for how much work and time has been put into like the development of all of this, while at the same time being very good at making all of us feel really relaxed. I was saying during a couple of other streams this week that like, oh, baby girl. I was saying during a couple of other streams this week that like two of the people in our group don't play D&D. So we have a good mix of people who have played a ton and people who have never played. And I don't think that there was a moment in the game where it felt like you're not allowed to ask questions, or, this is a very serious game and you need to keep up. Like, I think he did a very good job of dispelling that feeling and making everybody feel really comfortable. So, yeah. Oh, honey bunny. Clarky's having a really rough day today. She's got back teeth coming in. So over the last 3 or 4 days when she eats, she keeps grabbing her ear. And at first we were like, oh my God, please don't tell me there's something wrong with your ear. But then we were talking to Sam's mom and she was like, oh, well, around this time is normally when kids can potentially start getting their back teeth. So if she's grabbing her ear, it's probably because there's sinus pressure from her teeth. And we said, oh, that makes so much more sense. That absolutely makes sense because it's only when she's eating, right? Last night she had a lot of trouble sleeping. And so Sam and I were like, well, okay, that just means that when she goes down for her nap, she's going to just conk out, right? But she was mad about everything today. Absolutely everything. Because when something hurts on you, you're irritable, right? If you're just feeling constant, even sort of dull pain, you're irritable. I don't care what anybody says. So Clarky had no patience for anything. Everything was upsetting. It was a lot of just, do you want to cuddle? Do you want to watch TV? Great. Do you want to draw? Okay, great. Right? Just really chill activities. We gave her a little bit of medication to go down for her nap. Because we were like, you really need to nap. We put her down, and she actually, conked out instantly. So I was able to take a shower. She actually just conked out. We were going, great. Wonderful. That's so nice. But now she's awake. Poor baby. So, I'm having some issues with the audio. Oh my God. Again, are there audio issues today? Is there a hum, a buzz, all of those great things? The audio's fine. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Natasha, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the cat gang. Oh, Dragon Sparks, thank you. I hope life in England is going well and that you and your wonderful family are safe, healthy, and happy. We are. Yeah, we're doing good. We are doing good. I had a toothache the other day and I totally relate. Yeah, it's no fun. It's no fun. We read a lot of books. We did a lot of snugging. The music seems loud. I'm not playing any music anymore. So if you hear music, that is on you. Ghost music. Don't say that. How did we go from being a channel where we always eventually talk about poop to a channel where we always eventually talk about ghosts? I'm fine with it. I'm okay with us developing a ghost backstory / side story to this house, but it is a good change. It's Clark's influence. She does like ghosts. She does like ghosts. She got very confused because in the Skeleton for Dinner book, there's a part where the skeleton goes, "It looks so yummy. I wish I had a tummy." And Clark looked at me when I read that part. We've read this book a million times. She looked at me, looked at the skeleton, looked at me, looked at the skeleton, and she goes, "Where's his tummy, Mummy?" Which was hilarious to me. And I was like, "Oh, he doesn't have a tummy, honey." She goes, "No tummy?" I said, "No tummy." And she goes, "Clarky has a tummy." I was like, very true. I don't have it in me to try and explain to you what a skeleton is, honey. You just have to trust me. He doesn't have a tummy. I have a haunted lamp. I have a room that the ghosts live in. You know, there's a lot going on in here. We need to clean my room again. I have Witcher refuse in my room from the moments when Sam was like, I'm dying in there, and just chucked all of his clothes in here. Very important to every British home, the ghost room. I hear that, you know, all of the houses are so old here that they inevitably have ghosts. So, what can you do? We have a cheers redeemed by Ampsand today. Guys, if you have a drink, please grab it. If you don't want to drink anything right now, if you just took like a big chug of your water and you're like, Dodger, you couldn't have done this 1 second ago, it's chill. Just like, you know, participate if you want to participate. But happy weekend, whether weekends mean anything to you or not, depending on your life and what's going on. I hope that this stream is fun. I hope that we can chill and hang out and have a good chat. If, as always, you are coming into the stream today with a bummer and you're just not having a great day, I hope that you can pull some positivity from all of us. I hope that this is a bright spot of the day. If you are having a great day and things are just going right for you, I hope you can give some of that energy to the people that need it. Yeah, let's have a good stream, guys. Thanks so much for being here, and thank you again to the devs of Signs of the Sojourner for giving us a bunch of keys to give away, because that's very lovely as well. So, 3, 2, 1, cheers. Boop. Has Clark been introduced to the funny bones? I don't know what that is, so if I haven't been introduced to it, she probably has not been introduced to it. Weekends mean D&D for me. Hell yeah. I tried to draw my character last night. Because, like, Nictorhorse drew my character, and I saw a couple other little fan arts of my character for Arcadum's game, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. People are drawing him. And I tried to draw him, and it was not really going my way. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. The Lore Men podcast. Anyone interested in local lore and ghosts? Local to where? Local to where, though? Do you not hold your mugs by their handles? It depends. Part of my hand always goes in the handle. In this situation, I specifically just wanted to, because the other side doesn't have anything on it. And sometimes if I hold a mug like this, people will be like, Dodger using a plain mug, nonsense. And I feel like I have to do this for the cheers. I have to like swap hands. But it's rare for me to hold a mug like this, like in the process of drinking. I normally prefer this. Does that answer your question? So the handle's still involved. It's just not quite there. We have the same mug. What a coincidence. I know. I had to draw him 4 times before I got a sketch that felt right. Dude, I always like to talk about ways in which Clark is kind of forcing me to improve my life. Kids can be a blessing, not just in like I'm raising a human. Wow, what an exciting and magical moment for me. They can also be really great in that, you know, they make you feel bad for not eating when they're eating. Great. I eat more often now. I'm more conscientious of what I'm eating because typically she wants us to eat the same thing, right? So I'm like, well, if I'm eating something that I don't necessarily want her to eat, she's going to have a problem with that, right? So we should just both eat the healthy thing. She wants to run around and dance and do all kinds of things all the time. So I'm getting a lot more exercise. Things like that. I'm like, you know what? It's honestly Clark loves people. Right now, not applicable. But Clark loves people. She wants to leave the house. She wants to see people. She wants to go outside. She wants to do things. Things that when I was a kid, I was exactly the same. And so I'm like, this is also very good. I'm going outside every day. Right? I didn't used to do that. So we go in the backyard every single day and we roll around in the grass, and she points out a bumblebee and she thinks the one bumblebee is the exact same bumblebee that she sees every day. And I'm not going to tell her that's not true, because I believed that there was a butterfly that I saw every day when I was a kid, and I was convinced it was the same butterfly. And, you know, I turned out all right, so. But, what was even the point? What was I going to say? I can't even remember now. I can't remember now. Oh, right. Talking about... This isn't going to lead to anything about warlocks or patrons, although I wish it did. She wants to draw constantly, especially right now when she's going through kind of like a big like emotional development and her teeth hurt. She's just like all over the place. But her two things that when she's really upset she asks to do are either have a hug, adorable, or draw. She just wants to draw on everything, which is awesome. I love that. But she refuses to just draw by herself. She won't do it. So she wants to draw, but she wants you to draw at the same time. And sometimes I'm like, honey, can't I just like do some dishes or something while you draw? Like, can't we both do different things? But overall, I was realizing yesterday, I have drawn every single day for like 2 months now. Because she asks me to draw the same things most of the time, but she's like expanding. I've drawn many pigs today, you know. So part of me is kind of like, I'm drawing every day. That's really nice. Even if it's just little things for Clark, I'm drawing every day. I wasn't drawing every day before. Clark is obsessed with just doing spirals. It's very Uzumaki in this house. So if you look through, she has like her drawing journal that we gave her when she was like 14 or 15 months, something like that. And it's got drawings in it throughout all of that time. Some stickers, you know the drill. And we really need to get her another one, because I want that one to be like the 1 year book. But we're in year 2 now, so I want to get her a new book, because this one is full. It's full up. We're just like filling extra space now. But she figured out how to draw circles, so now she just sits there and just does this, right? She'll take a crayon and she'll just Uzumaki like all over a page, and there's just like circles and spirals and all kinds of twisty shit all over a page. So it'll be that on one page, and then on the other page is like, Mummy draw cat, Mummy draw piggy, Mummy draw cow, Mummy draw happy, Mummy draw happy hat, Mummy draw itsy bitsy spider, Mummy draw big big spider. So, you know, it's a lot. She really likes spiders, yeah. She doesn't want to watch videos of spiders anymore. I don't think that they scared her. I think they're just not interesting to her, but she still wants me to draw spiders. So. You should start commissions. Commissions. I do not draw people. I will only draw farm animals and spiders. $100. Does she still like Paw Patrol? She does. She doesn't ask for it. She doesn't ask to watch it. Currently, she still asks to watch Dinosaur Train. She still really likes Clangers. And we started watching Tinklewoos. Is that what it's called? God. It was like a suggested... Hold on. I responded to some people on here with... What is it called? Twirlywoos. Twirlywoos. It has very Clanger energy, but not exactly the same. So yeah, Twirlywoos, Clangers, those are both pretty chill, like kind of stop motion-y shows. She still asks for Dougie sometimes. I think Dougie is like a comfort show for her, because she literally, the episode will start like today. She was really upset And she goes, Mommy, watch Dougie. I was like, sure, honey. You know what? Fuck it. It's 9 a.m. Normally I would say no, but you're a mess today. Let's watch Dougie. So we're cuddled up. We're watching Dougie. Literally, the episode starts with just a butterfly, right? There's a butterfly, and she looks at me and she goes, oh, be careful badge. And I was like, is this the episode with the be careful badge? I've also watched these episodes a million times, and I don't remember. And it was. It's like, Jesus, okay. Great. You've watched Dougie many times. Twirlywoos teaches abstract concepts to kids, like above or beside. It's very clever. I agree. It's super clever. Yeah. The first episode was called Full, and it's literally trying to teach kids what the concept of full is. So there was a lot of, like, liquids being poured into things, and then the lady's voice would go, full. Full. Over and over. One of the episodes, there was a man who was, like, marching down a road, and every time he came to a puddle, he, like, harumph, and, like, jumped over it, and it went, over. And Clark was marching around the room. Mommy, I'm walking. Yes, you are. With purpose. My little one just woke up, so I'm out again. Bye, Sanzo. Been there. I've been there. But yeah. So, good kid show stuff going on in this house, as per usual. I try to, so generally in the morning, because I just want to establish I'm not throwing shade at all on anybody who wakes up in the morning and is like, TV on, I can't right now. Like, I can't. I'm very, very much a morning person. I know that I'm going to be at my best when it comes to, like, interacting with Clark first thing in the morning. So we get up, we make breakfast together. She normally wants to, like, do her ABCs, do her numbers, like, do her puzzles, do some drawing. I'll leave the TV off normally until, like, noonish. And then around noon, because she goes down for nap at 1 when I start my stream, right? So around noon is when I'm like, let's put a show on, I'll go make lunch, and you just chill. Like, we're already kind of starting the wind down process, right? So you just chill, watch a show, we'll eat something, we'll run around for a few more minutes, and then we'll go down for a nap. So that's why I was like, I just gave up this morning. I literally woke up to her being like, Mommy! Mommy! Which is so rare. She normally just wakes up and just, like, sits in bed and sings to herself and just, like, chills for maybe forever. I don't know. I haven't ever pushed it super far, but, like, she's never upset to just be awake by herself in that room. So it was really odd to wake up, like, to her, like, Mommy! So, yeah. So mornings are when that's why I take the morning shift with her, you know, but also it's the best time for me to, if I'm going to be in, like, teaching mommy mode, it's the best time for me to do it, you know, to practice our shapes and practice our numbers and practice our letters. And I don't force her to do any of that. She's just, little kids just want to learn that stuff. They're so intrigued by all of that shit. So she asks to do all of that. And if I'm out of it, if I'm, like, not engaged, I know that I'm not going to be able to help her or, like, get her excited and express to her when she's doing it correctly. So at 2, our kids still in, what's the word? The cage beds, the cribs. They can be. I was in a crib apparently until I was, like, almost 4, according to my mom, which blows my mind. She's gonna text me and be like, that's not true. Sometimes my mom texts me during Saturday morning Dooger. I love you, Mommy. Clark, we moved into a floor bed so she can get in and out of it. She still has like a little bit of like wood slats that come up just a little bit to keep her from rolling out of the bed, but she's in a bed that she can get in and out of. And we gave that to her right before her second birthday. I'm trying to remember how long ago that was, but she took to it pretty well. We call it a cot. Oh yeah, they're the same. A crib and a cot are the same. At first, so the term for the first thing you put them in America is a bassinet. So just like a little a baby bag thing. Like a little box that you just like put next to your bed that the baby sleeps in. The thing that normally will rock back and forth, we would call a bassinet. And then at 4 months, we started putting her in her crib for naps so that she could get used to the crib. And then she was in the crib completely on her own. And which was stressful for me. Not because I didn't think she was going to do well, but like, it's very weird to have 4 months of having your kid right next to you and then have an entire night where you're like, I guess you're just in there by yourself now. And so, yeah, this is next stage for us. And she got used to it in 2 days. Was totally fine with it, so. Not a pram. No, a pram is what in America we'd call a stroller, is a pram. How did she react to Sam's Witcher cosplay? She was totally fine with it. Because she watched him get into it both times. So she just kept doing the like, Daddy, what are you doing? Daddy's silly. Daddy, what are you doing? It was cute when she tried to help with the makeup on stream. We both feel really bad when she starts crying on stream. Because, like, even when you're not related to a kid, it's uncomfortable to hear a baby upset or, like, a little kid upset. Clark really wanted to help with Daddy's makeup. Like, really wanted to help do that scar. And riled herself up so fast. I felt really bad. So. What did Sam use to make his hair white? Hair chalk. So a couple of cosplayers suggested that to him because everybody was like, do not try to bleach your beard. You know, if you don't want bleached hair, don't bleach your hair. Like, these things are gonna, they're gonna like do a lot of damage to your hair. So if this isn't something that you want for the long term, don't do that. Just use like hair chalk. We had never used it before. We had never tried it before. So, yeah, it worked pretty well. We couldn't get his hair white. Sam naturally has like nearly black hair. So it was very hard. It took like a couple of layers. So we had to like wet all of his hair down and then put the chalk in, let the chalk kind of solidify, and then build off of that solidified first chalk layer, you know? So it was 100% like a weird learning process to figure out how to do it. But how are the pillows now? They're all right. I think I told you guys our washing machine broke. So we were talking to Sam's mom and she was like, if you want to just like drop laundry at our front door, I'll do the laundry for you and then you can come and pick it up. So I was like, oh my God, that would be incredible because our sheets are covered in white chalk. It's not great. It's not my favorite thing. We don't have a second sheet set because for me, it's like when they need to get washed, we just fucking wash them and then put them back on the bed. We don't need 2 sets. And now I'm like, fuck, we should have 2 sets. I'm so mad. That must be an issue with the cloth diapers. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Yeah. Nighttime. For nighttime, we've been doing regular pull-ups again because we can't wash them fast enough right now because everything's broken. So yeah, I have like 5 sets of sheets and I live alone. I used to do that. You guys remember when we were like starting to get rid of everything to do this move, and I was watching a lot of like minimalism videos and stuff. It put me into a good mind frame when it came to like, say, for our sheets, right? I realized I had so many sets of sheets for each bed, even though the only bed consistently being slept in was ours, aside from Clark's, right? We had two crib sheets, so we would alternate those. But for our bed, we had one set of sheets that were our like preferred set of sheets. So I would just wash them and put them back on the bed. And I was like, why do I have all these other sets of sheets that we never use? Because we have one set of sheets that we really like, you know? So when we moved, I was like, we really don't need more than one set of sheets. And if we come into a situation like this one, if we come into a situation where we need more than one, then I guess I'll get more than one. But in the meantime, we do not need more than one set of sheets. And now here we are. So I figure, like, the set of sheets that we bought for this house were, like, a really cheap set. It was, again, we were just trying to, like, this chair that broke on me a million times, all kinds of stuff. All of these things that we bought that were, like, on the cheaper side because we just needed something when we got here, you know? We needed to be able to climb into bed and go to sleep. So we needed to have sheets. Just whatever sheets would work. So I'm fine with it because it means that if I wanted to get sheets that were more like the ones that we really loved at the old house, I can get those. And then these ones that we've been using can be like backup sheets instead. But yeah. I have 3 sets, and each serves a function. I love this. A breathable summer set, a heavy winter set, and then a backup set. That's smart. You know, that's the other thing, is that where we were living before, it was basically the same temperature all the time. That's not the case here, right? So it makes sense to have, like, these are the sheets that we'll use when it's nice and warm. And these are the sheets that we'll use when it's frickin' cold. So, yeah, these are the sheets for when Sam chalks his hair. Exactly. The first heavy winter duvet change is bliss. 2 bamboo sets, 1 heavy set, and 1 set of paper at best. We do the kid hack that I saw forever ago before I even had a kid. That is, this is the hilarious thing is, again, Clark has 2 sets of sheets and we don't, but it's 1 waterproof sheet and then, a normal sheet over it, and then another waterproof sheet, and then a normal sheet over it. The idea being, this will come more in handy when she's starting to do potty training, but the idea is, if something happened, right, like if she poops and it blows out and gets all over the sheets, we can take off that first layer of normal sheet and waterproof sheet, and then the second layer of normal sheet, waterproof sheet is still there, right? Just saves you some work. That's what we did. It was great in the middle of the night. Yo, I bet we're getting to the point now where she's asking to sit on the potty a lot. She never goes, but she wants to sit on it all the time. So we're like, okay, eventually she'll actually do something on the potty. She's done something twice. But most of the time she asks to sit on it. And then she's like, Mummy, sing ABCs. And just kind of sits there and like listens to you sing. And then is like, Mummy, let's play. Just gets up. Okay. How often do you change your sheets? This is a controversial topic in my house. I grew up in a house where the sheets were changed every week. I try to remember to change them every week. Does it happen? Not always, if I'm being totally honest. I change it like once a month or two. Well, think of it this way. So we're not the sort of people that are like taking showers every night before we go to bed, right? We're not putting like clean bodies in this bed. So how many times would you rewear sweaty clothes on the daily? You know, we're putting like sweaty stink of the day bodies into this bed over and over and over again. It makes sense to me to wash it every week, but I don't always remember. That's why you should shower in the morning. I love showering at night though. Climbing into bed when you're just like fresh clean. Ugh, amazing. But sometimes I'm just too tired and I don't want to do it. I feel like my hygiene is on trial. Why not shower daily? It's bad for your skin. Your skin is a lot healthier if you let it naturally like oil itself, basically. Not everybody, like, depending on the job that you do or the sort of life that you have or whatever, you might feel it's absolutely necessary to shower every day. I'm not here to tell you not to shower every day, but it is good for your skin to let it do its natural thing. The same with your hair. They say you shouldn't wash your hair every day. I wash my hair maybe twice a week. Sometimes once a week, if I'm being totally honest. It depends on like how wild it's getting. But I try to just like let shit happen naturally if possible. So don't worry, those of you who are like, I feel like I don't like this hygiene talk. It's making me feel weird. I'm here to be straight up with you. I do not shower every day. I shower every other day, sometimes once every 3 days if I'm particularly lazy. But normally it's every other day. So there you go. I don't understand how people's hair can remain fine without washing daily. Mine looks and feels horrible after a day. So one thing is that your skin and your hair will get used to whatever you're consistently doing. So a lot of times the first recommendation is to just like let your hair start getting gross for a while, which is not doable for a lot of people, right? They're like, I'm supposed to be in polite company, right? Like I can't have like crazy disgusting hair. But your head is going to create more and more and more oil if you're constantly washing it away. Whereas if your head gets used to, oh, it's only getting washed away every 2 days or every 3 days or once a week, it won't produce as much oil. So it's producing as much oil as it feels that your head and hair needs. So washing it away constantly conditions it to produce more than normal. So a lot of times people will say like, well, if you want to try and train your head not to do that, try just not washing it, like wash it every other day instead of every day, and then try pushing it another day if you want to, you know. The reason that I started washing my hair less, I already only took a shower like every other day when I was younger. That was just like normal in our house. Like nobody showered every day in my house. But I started washing my hair way less the first time that I bleached it a bit because I I got like a talking to by my hair mom, like, hey, keep in mind, you know, this has damaged your hair. It's gonna be like more brittle. It's not as healthy anymore. But one of the things that will make it healthier is letting your head's like natural oils get into that hair. It'll naturally try and like heal it and revitalize it and blah blah blah. So I was like, cool, I guess I'll just wash my hair less often. So I got into the groove of that, and I've been doing that for years and years and years, which is why I don't want to sound like preachy about how to help your head if you feel like every single day your head is extremely oily and you just don't know what to do about it, because I've been washing my hair once or twice a week since high school. Right? So so my head is very used to this lifestyle. People with like really nice curly hair can't wash their hair regularly because it dries their hair out. Yeah. I had a friend who only conditioned her hair. She never put shampoo in it. I have no idea where she read to do that, but her curls looked amazing doing that, so I have no idea. I have curly hair. I tried not shampooing. My scalp did not like it. That's called a co-wash. It's very common with curly or coily haired communities. Interesting. Because curly hair needs that deep condition. Yo. I know it's like a grass is greener thing. I've always wanted super curly hair. All of my friends that have super, super curly hair are like, it's great, but it's a lot of work. It's more work than people realize to like treat your curls nice. The upkeep on super curly hair is a lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is the most grass is greener topic. I've always wanted super straight hair. Yeah. It's so funny, isn't it? We get so like bored with ourselves. Or rather, it's not even just that, right? It's also, I know intimately the things that I struggle with, and thus my brain is telling me, if only I had the opposite thing. Because I can conceptualize like, oh, well, you know, sure, I would have to do this, that, and the other thing, but at least I would have curly hair. At least I would have volume finally, right, etc., etc. At least I would have this laundry list of things that I've convinced myself would make me feel better about my hair. But like, you as a person with super curly hair, you know intimately what the struggle is for curly hair. Whereas I know the struggles for super thin hair. So Sam's hair is extremely thick, but with like no curl. So his hair just like starts to do this after a while. Now that it's longer, it just wants to do this all the time. Everybody's got their thing, right? I have Sam hair. Ron. Hi, I'm Ron. Ron has the hair that, because I was looking at a post that was like, hey, people in quarantine, what number is your hair right now? And it was a person with hair that like was down to like their ankles with like numbers all the way down. And I was laughing because I was like, some people's hair doesn't grow that way though. Like a lot of people have hair that grows like this, right? And Ron, immediately after I was talking about that with somebody, Ron made a post that was like, apparently when I grow my hair out, it just grows out and not down, because this is the longest my hair has been in a really long time, and it's just doing this. I feel this with my blue eyes. Oh my god, this is going to be exactly what my dad says. I feel this with my blue eyes. I have blue eyes. People tell me that they look so good and they want to have them. And then I squint back because I can't see shit as soon as there's light in my eyes. My dad has like those piercing, icy blue eyes. And yeah, he's just like, you don't want them. No one wants these. Yeah, apparently it has to do with like the color. I don't know how it actually works. I'm not an eyeball scientist. A lot of people with really light eyes um tend to be more light sensitive. I don't know why. An eyeball scientist, you mean an optometrist? Sure. Sure. An ophthalmologist told me, this is from Dr. John, that it's about the iris not absorbing certain wavelengths. Interesting. An ophthalmologist. Now we know. We're learning, I didn't know an ophthalmologist was a thing that existed, but now I do. We learn things every day here. As an eyeball scientist, I can confirm that blue eyes means you've bathed in Mako. They're not eyeballologists. I like saying eyeballologists more, but I don't think it's accurate, guys. I think we hecked up here. Eyeballologists. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I'm loving the quarantine regrowth two-tone thing with your hair. Oh, thank you. I keep when I like look in the mirror, right? When I do this and I look in the mirror, I keep doing this cuz this is like the length it was when I got it cut. Something like this. So like that's how much growth I've had, which is pretty wild. I keep being like, I could just cut it, right? I could just cut it. I don't know how it feels like it's gotten so long. You know my picture on Twitter? I want my hair to look like that. Like that's whenever I look at my Twitter picture, I'm like, I just wish my hair was that length again. It looks cute. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yes, when you look in the mirror and want to shave your whole head. Yeah. You guys get it, you know. I cut my hair and it looks horrible. Well, on the bright side, most of the time hair grows back. Also, to anybody who was concerned that the eyebrow hairs wouldn't grow back, they are trying to. They are trying to. These top ones that I had originally plucked out, they're like, hey, I'm coming. Why did you pluck them? I have a natural like gap in this eyebrow anyway, so I just made it bigger, and I actually really liked it. But yeah, it's starting to grow back in, so I gotta do some maintenance on it. Make it really obvious again so people can continue to come in and be like, what's up with her eyebrow? Yo, chat, what up? Yo, what up? We have a couple of Valentines to read. Side note, while I'm reading these, let's do another giveaway. Guys, these are Signs of the Sojourner keys. We've given one out so far, so we're going to give out another one. Let's see. What should our giveaway keyword be? Butts, fart, pickles. Don't worry, I've got it. All right. The raffle is opening now. Type in eyeballologist in chat to enter. You only need to type it once. But if you're concerned that you typed it in incorrectly, feel free to type it in again. It's fine. This is for a Signs of the Sojourner key, which is a very, very cool game that we were sponsored to play. And the lovely devs gave us these keys to do a giveaway once the game was out. And the game is out now. So here you go. Some Valentines. Neve Edwards said, hey, everybody. Jason Govinder said, I hope all you lovely people are having a great day. Thank you, Jason. Missipper said, this sounds adorable, like this chat. I'm moving to England from Japan in October, and I'm super hype. Oh my gosh. Japan to England. Yo. Midwinter Lily says, I was having a good day, and then I wandered in here, and it became a great day, so thanks, chat. Nickit Meta says, Dodger Senpai, can I get a happy birthday wish? It's been rough, and I would love your blessing. Yo, Nickit Meta, happy birthday. I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope that you get some love. You'll definitely get some love from us. So if we can get some doogays in chat for Nickit Meta, that would be amazing. Eyeballologist in chat. Also, we have some hydrator dihydrates. Oh no, and I'm out of water. Hold on. I'll go get some water. Okay? Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. Nordernier, Archduke Bato, Ryan Alfie Page, Josh Hodgetts, and Rick H90 each took the time in chat to remind y'all to drink some water. Maybe take your pills to stretch a little bit, to roll your shoulders, check your posture, etc. So, in honor of all of those, I am now going to take a sip. Nordernier, Archduke, Ryan Alfie, Josh Hodgetts, and Rick H. Is that a baby bottle? No, it's an old pasta jar. that I repurposed into water glasses because we didn't have enough in our house. Guys, if you get things and you get them in glass, just throw them in some water with some soap and the label comes right off. And then you can use them for whatever the fuck you want. No! Static in the mic! No, don't start the water toxicity talk again. I can't do it. I'm fixing the microphone. Goodbye. Hello? Does it sound okay now? Do 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 do. Great. Wonderful. For any of you who are concerned about the water thing, I take small sips, and if I don't want to drink any more water, I'm not going to. You can't force me to drink more water than I want to drink. Literally, the hydrate or dihydrate request is not to force me to drink water, but to remind everybody in chat that if they haven't had any water in a while, or if they need to take care of themselves in some way or another, that they should. So it's fine. Don't worry. I'm more concerned by the 640 gang. It's just Octo. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. It's fine. Do the in-laws think you're weird for that, drinking out of jars? That's not really a thing in England like it is in the US. Well, think of it this way. We moved here and we had nothing in our house, so nobody was really coming over. And then we went into lockdown, and now nobody comes over. So nobody really knows that we drink out of jars yet. I live in the UK and I'll drink out of anything. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We good? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The raffle is closed. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. The winner is Checker Deck. Checker Deck, congratulations. You got our next code. Is it Checker Deck or Checkered Deck? Checker Deck. I'm just going to highlight and copy. I'm just going to copy paste it. Make sure that you have Twitch DMs open and watch for a DM from me, not anybody else. Okay? And I will send you your code after the stream. Thank you so much. Poor Clarky's so mad. We did do a cheers already, yes. I'm so sorry you missed it. Give me unlimited channel points really quick for a goof? No, absolutely not. Can you do that? I don't think so. I don't think I can select a person and be like, they have 1 million channel points. I don't think that's a thing. 640 gang, avenge me. I don't think I can even do it. Chat, I don't think I can do it, is the problem. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Goofballs. I love that Octo is somehow getting all of you to just blow your points on a goof. many of you. Stop. This is so silly. I have 16K. Where are we dumping it? What are the points for other than goofs? I mean, you could check, but I'm not going to force you to. I have 84,000. I could do this all day. Is this what chat's going to be now? Is this it? This is the goof gang now. All right. Go. You know what? Cat gang versus goof gang. Choose a side. You have to choose a side. Goof gang, the sleeper cell. Silly gooses. Silly gooses. Mighty Deacon redeemed a Valentine and threw some butt bees in chat. A very good use of Valentine. The goof life chose me. Amazing. Octo, how many sessions have you guys... Sorry, not to heel turn out of the sleeper cell. How many sessions have you had in the Arcadum game? I really want to watch your whole game. Since all of our games are taking place in the same world, I really want to watch all of yours. Like 10, I think. Awesome. I got a Twitch account for your streams and only have 480 points. Yo, just sit on those just a little bit longer and you'll have 640 and you can participate. If you want to just blow them immediately. Also, thank you. That's very sweet. I finally caught a live Dooger. VOD Gang Unite. Welcome. Welcome to the live show. I don't know what the live show offers versus the VOD, but I appreciate you being here. These points are so easy to waste. It's true. We have cheap things, we have expensive things. We named Moon's character before the first session. I think you did tell me that, yeah. Yeah, he's Scrumpo, right? Yes. Please sub a random person. I saved for this. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 gift subs redeemed. Speaking of channel points. Baydecker has redeemed points for a gifted sub. Let's do these. If any of you guys didn't know, if you save up 100,000 points, you can gift a sub either to yourself or to someone else. And it is within the rules of TOS. Side note. Gift to a specific viewer. Bam. Great. Gift a sub. Proceed. Boom! Baydecker gifted a sub to Zirconi. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Baydecker, for watching so much and getting all them channel points to use. And Leo Sunlover has said, please give a sub to a random person. I saved for this. Wonderful. All right, Leo. I'm on it. Gift a sub to a rando. Proceed. Bam. We need a couple of dabs too. Oh my god. You're right. We hit critical mass for dabs. None of your business. Welcome to the Cat Gang. You were gifted a sub by Leo Sunlover in chat. Bam bam. Bam, bam, bam. All right. A Glitch Gnome, Shogun Mushroom, Thorfinn of Iceland, Gix Pyro, Weirwood, Helix 919, Helix 919, Resonant Derp, LWF92, TF Nix, Michael L8, Q Consolidated, Smurfy, Corvus Imperial, Times Talon, Potato, Corvus Imperial, Something Danger Zone, Potato, and Corvus Imperial. It always makes me laugh when there's multiples of the same name in these lists. You have requested the ultimate dab. There's clothes everywhere. I don't know what to do about that. All right. Naruto, give me strength. 20 dabs. That's for you, chat. Where'd my scarf go? Welcome to my stream if you haven't been here before. Complete all. There's my exercise for the day. All done. I dozed off for a second. That made me laugh so hard. I'm glad. I'm glad. Where can I get those leggings? Are these Fabletics leggings? I think so. I think these are the Fabletics leggings that I got in a sale forever ago. They're like my favorite. They're so nice. I love them. But they're not the ones with pockets, so they are like not super optimal. Are they leggings or stockings? They are leggings. They're yoga pants. Look. But no pockets. A lot of the Fabletics ones now, they have like a little pocket right here. No pockets. So, but very comfy. Pockets are a deal breaker for me. You want less convenience? Are they supposed to go over your feet? No, but literally anything that I buy to go on my bottom half will cover my feet almost entirely, so. If they only go over my heel, that's like... They basically fit perfectly. It's the opposite. I want pockets. Oh, okay. I was like, I can't imagine putting on... Well, that's not true. My mom, when I used to go shopping with my mom, way back in the day, when we would be trying to buy like nice work pants for her, sometimes she would put them on, and if there was a pocket, you could see the entire outline of the pocket, or the pants were like just slightly see-through and the pockets were really like the shape of the pocket was really dark. In both of those scenarios, my mom was like, I just would rather they didn't even try to put a pocket in these. So it's not that I can't imagine a situation where somebody was like, can't you just get rid of the pocket? But I have to go help a friend out, but have a good stream, everyone. I'm so happy to be part of it. Thanks, Baby Bird's Nest. Have a good day. I hope your friend's okay. I had a nightgown that had pockets, tunic style, so now it's my favorite casual dress. Amazing. My workplace changed our uniform, so we have tiny, awkward pockets. 4 years later, everyone still hates it. Oh, amazing. Zraken, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Welcome, guys. If you were gifted a sub just now, be sure to say thank you. Hit Zraken up in chat. W1200 FTW would like to remind everybody, if you haven't had a drink of water in a while, if you haven't stretched in a while, if you are able to stand up, but it's been a hot minute since you stood up, maybe do one of those things. To you, my dude. See, I can do the Lucy laugh. Bedhead Dodger. Just took a shower, Dodger. This is what my hair does when it's clean. Clark wanted to drink some of my coffee this morning. Normally I'm like, no, no, no. But she always asks for it. And part of me was like, well, if she tastes it, she'll realize that it's gross, right? Like, she won't want it anymore. Literally, I was like, sure. Do you want to just like take a sip? She goes, yeah. And she came over, and the second it was close to her face and she could smell it, she goes, no, I don't like it. It's like, great. I told you you wouldn't. What brand of coffee? Dodger coffee, baby. It came in the mail. I got a couple extra bags for my neighbors. How was the VE Day picnic? Yeah, it was nice. So for any of you who don't know, our village sent out flyers that were basically like, on Victory in England or Victory in Europe Day, everybody's gonna sit on their own like front lawns and have like a little picnic. And if you want to like at a certain point just like cheers to your neighbors, right? So like keep a big distance, but just kind of all be having a picnic at your house at the same time. We basically got a note from our neighbor that was like, hey, we're going to be doing this. And, you know, you guys moved here and we literally never got an opportunity to get to know you guys or talk to you guys or anything. But just FYI, we're going to be out on our front lawns doing this. If you want to do it as well, and we can all just like wave to each other, you know, we just want you to know we'll be doing it. So we were like, okay. So yeah. We had I made us sandwiches and chopped up some veggies and some fruit, and we sat out on the front lawn. Poor Clarky, the neighbors have dogs, and Clark just wanted to run at the dogs constantly, and we were like, honey, no. But eventually she got sidetracked by a beetle. There was a beetle outside, and she was really invested in it, and then it vanished, and it was like a big old thing. Like, where did the beetle go, Mummy? Where's my beetle? Where has my beetle gone? And she was saying it loud enough that the neighbors were like, she found a beetle? We were like, we don't know where it went, but we're going to be hearing about this beetle probably for the next like 3 days. Yeah, these are the neighbors. It's the people who told us they were going to be doing this and asked if we wanted to do it as well, are the same ones that also dropped a note in our letterbox being like, hey, sometimes in the middle of the night, our dogs can hear you screaming at what I assume is a video game. Anyway, it's keeping our entire house awake and our dogs can't settle down. Can you please not anymore? And then Sam had to text them and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. Despite how it seems, it actually is like my job, but I have left the window open, so I'll just make sure the window's closed in the future. And they said that they haven't heard us at all since then. But we were like, oh no. Again, we've never talked to these neighbors, right? Like, we moved here and did not have an opportunity to get to know them at all. And so our first interaction with them is them leaving a note in our letterbox like, hey, y'all are fucking loud. We were like, oh no. Oh no. Right? I want our neighbors to at least tolerate us, right? Like, I want them to look at us and be like, oh, those are those internet people with the cute daughter. I'm okay with being that. I don't need them to love us, but like, I don't want them to hate us, you know? That's super polite of them, honestly. Very cute. Yeah. I've seen people have noise complaints. It's like banging on doors, screaming and stuff. So I think you're chill. Yeah. It was very nice. It was a really nice letter, honestly. It was just, you know, we can't hear you, but the dogs have been acting up. And if we listen really closely, we can tell that they're hearing you at your house. And it's just keeping our house awake. So if there's anything that you can do to like keep that from happening, that would be amazing. So we've like texted back and forth with them now. And yeah, they're super nice. And they're like, your daughter is awesome. Like, when this is all over, we would love to have her over to our house for a play date. I'm like, oh. Like, we don't even have, like, little kids anymore. We just think she's really cool. Yeah, they're detached houses. We're not anywhere near each other. That's how loud Sam is. Call me Trim Tab. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Guys, if you were gifted a sub just now, be sure to say thank you. Send them a sweet message. Etc. Kissika redeemed a Valentine and said, I've just brewed my French press coffee. Cheers to all. Thanks, Dodger, for showing me the art of the French press years ago. I've been making my coffee like this ever since. Oh, that's awesome. I need to buy a new French press. I've just been doing pour over since we moved here, but I do really miss the French press. Is there a difference between a biscuit and a cookie? No, not really. It's just different words for the same thing. But an American gets confused because we think of a biscuit as a totally different thing. I want to try a maca pot. They work great. Honestly, I've really liked mine. I've been using it to sort of make, like espresso. It's not espresso, but to do like an espresso type thing. It's been great. A lot of people will be like, the coffee that I get out of my maca pot like tastes burnt or is weird. I haven't experienced that at all. So
welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
The entire quarantine has been a mocha pot experiment. I've refined the process a ton. Yeah, I figured out a way to make like a good little hit of coffee with the mocha pot, so I can't complain. Good night, periodical. I'm not sure if you can talk about your Arcadum game. Thoughts on your character views on humanity as a high elf warlock? I I don't know enough about this. Is kind of why I want to watch some of the other Arcadum games, like specifically the ones that, like the one that Sam is on. I've watched a couple of episodes, but I haven't like consistently watched it. And I'd love to watch Octo's game because I don't really know how the world is. He gave us like brief descriptions of each of the areas that we could use as our background, like where did we come from, but like the state, like how different races view each other and stuff like that, I don't really know, so I'm curious about that. What I can say is that my character does not give a fuck about being a high elf. Like dyes his hair black, keeps it short, like doesn't really want to look like a high elf, doesn't care about being a high elf, you know. So yeah. But yeah, episode 1, any of you guys who were hoping to watch that, our game is the Strange Roads campaign. So if you look at Arcadum's VODs, Strange Roads episode 1 is out. We played it this last Wednesday, and so this coming up Wednesday will be episode 2. And it was very fun. It's a good group of people. I think it's going to be great. We have a couple of people who have never played or have played very briefly. And then, you know, there's people like Jesse and I that have played a million times with a ton of different rule sets. So it's fun. It's really fun. And I'm trying to play a totally different character from what I normally play, which is also nice for me. It's good to like stretch into a different type of body is what I was going to say, which sounds so fucking creepy, but kind of, you know. Your view on Octo's emote issue. What is your emote issue, Octo? Oh, thank you, Arnar. There's the link. They shot the nut button. The nut button is dead. No! Oh. Rest in peace, nut button. Could you could you re-upload it as N***T? Could you censor it? Could it be not, but the top of the O is like a little fudged? Rest in peace, nut button. Someone in the reply said to replace it with an actual nut. Could do that. Bye, John. Send you a big hug. There is an episode 1 of Strange Roads. Episode 0 was not streamed. It wasn't recorded. It wasn't streamed. It was just us like deciding which campaign sounded the best to us and figuring out what character we wanted to play and getting everything sorted out so that we could hop directly into episode 1. So none of the like making of stuff was streamed. Episode 1 is just, here's the beginning of the game. Everybody introduce yourselves. We're going. It was very fun. Yeah. But yeah, it's a weekly show. So if you've been looking for something to watch, Arcadum is extremely prolific as a DM, side note. So if you've like, the people who watch Arcadum a lot are extremely invested in his world because all of the games take place in the same place pretty much. So if you want to just like deep dive into some shit, you could start watching some Arcadum games. His community is like really, it's wild. Like they know all the lore, they know all the characters. It's a little intimidating to be a player in a new game in a world that's already fleshed out so much, which again is why I'm like, I feel like I need to watch some of the other games. But yeah, you could really deep dive in some of these games. Sam is in a game. Octo's in a game. There's a bunch of them. Cry's in 2 games now. He's in Hours on another one. So it is D&D 5e with lots of homebrew stuff and a fully like his world. Can I link a clip that sums up our game pretty well? Go for it.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving...
Sam's game went left really quick. That's what Sam has said. From what I understand, every single game has wound up with one person that just makes dick jokes and one person that just touches everything. So Sam and I were talking about our games in bed, and I was like, I wonder who's going to be the dick joke guy in our group and who's going to be the touches everything in our group. I like to believe it won't be any of us. I want to believe we'll be the outlier that doesn't have that, but who knows? I am both of those people. I am those 2 people. It'll be you. It won't be me. Have you seen my character? Maybe you haven't. You should go watch our first game. And then come back and tell me that to my face. Cry asks you to throw him. Don't spoil shit. No spoilsies for our game. Let people watch it. Arnar has linked it a couple of times. Yep, this is an Arcadum game. It's gonna be very fun. It's me, Jesse, Bikeman, Timac, Kelly Siren, and Cry. Me, Jesse, Bikeman, Timac, Kelly Siren, Cry. Yeah, so 6 players and then Arcadum. So it's 7 people on the call together, which is wild. I've never been in a streamed game with that many people. Offline games, totally. But a streamed game with that many people is rough. Because generally you play the same as you would regardless. But you definitely want to make sure that if somebody's trying to do something, you give them the floor. Right? And sometimes that's hard when so many people are trying to like do stuff at the same time or are interested in doing stuff at the same time. So... Sorry, one of my teeth feels weird, so I'm just like scratching it. I didn't know Dodger was still a thing. Like me as a person or the name Dodger. Or both. Either way, what's up? How are you? I started a game like that during lockdown. One of the players is new and was so quiet. I thought he left mid-game or something. IRL, he's a super loud person. Yeah, I mean, both, I suppose. Mostly still producing content. Yeah, I stream almost every day, my dude. Feel free to come back. Feel free to hang. Yeah, I think, you know, D&D, when you're role-playing, if you're not used to role-playing, I think that it can be really intimidating. Especially if you're with a bunch of people who have played tabletop games a lot or have done lots of RP stuff. I think even for somebody who's very boisterous, the first session or 2 is a lot of like, I'm just going to hang back and get kind of a feel for what this is and how to do it. Which is why I was saying to Kelly after the first session of our, again, no spoils, but the first session of our Arcadum stream, I was saying to Kelly, like, she she did a lot of like talking and like involved herself immediately, which was awesome. That's pretty rare. I think it's totally normal for somebody to be like, I don't really know what's expected of me. I'm not totally sure on how to play, you know? Oh, you inspired me to finally try D&D for the first time. I DM'd and it was great. Yo, you just hopped right into DMing. That's amazing. Maybe Dukes should put a video on YouTube that's like, I'm not dead, I'm on Twitch. I could. I could, yeah. Yeah, but it's two different channels, right? So the VODs are going on Dexterity Bonus, but my old like major channel, I haven't put anything on in what, 2 years? Oh, he's younger too. He's 16 and fully leaning into his emo power fantasy, playing a death cleric. I love it. I love it. It's like my first character was a chaotic neutral changeling rogue, right? Like I was like, I'm gonna be super fucking cool, and then I tried to cut a guy's head off, and I did not succeed. So, and my DM was like, I think you're evil. I don't think. I think you're an evil character, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, speaking of tomato, yesterday, I can't remember why it came up. We were talking about friends of ours who have started streaming and just like done really well. And Tomato is definitely one of those, right? Like he didn't stream for so long and now he does so well streaming. And Sam was like, yeah, he's, you know, he's got a really strict schedule. He plays really niche stuff and his chat loves it. And I was like, yeah, he's like a more chaotic version of me. And Sam sat there for a second. He goes, no, you're both chaotic, but he's like a chaotic evil version of you. Like you're chaotic good and he's chaotic evil. Made me laugh. Anyway, Tomato's a great streamer. If ever you want to watch him, he's wonderful. I love going into his channel as well because half the time when I go in there, he's on a rant about what it was like to live in the middle of nowhere, which I also grew up like in the middle of the woods with no neighbors. And so he'll be like, yeah, all this, you know, crazy shit happening and like fucking coyotes in our backyard and like bullshit. I'm always like, I feel this. I know this story because I lived this story. Yeah, he's great. Growing up in the middle of nowhere makes you chaotic. Uh, I don't know. I can't speak to that. I'm trying to think if I know anybody who grew up similarly to me that is like very. You know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and there's literally an entire pack of coyotes in your backyard. Like, that's. And then you're like, well, I guess we can't leave the house. That sort of shit, you know. That's true, Anthony. I think that's a good way to put it. Um, you definitely don't grow up completely lawful because sometimes you're like, well, uh, we're on our own out here. Free Doom grew up in the middle of nowhere and she's low-key chaotic. I'm telling you. Now you get foxes. Yo, we have had 2 different foxes show up in our backyard. And I'm like, how the fuck did they get back there? They're some squirrely bitches. For real. I'll never make this mistake again. We made the mistake of being like, I'm lazy. I don't want to take the fucking garbage bag all the way to the trash bin. I'm just going to set it right outside of the door. All right, like right outside of our back door. And in the morning, I'll take it, right? Because it's the middle of the night and it's fucking cold and I just don't want to deal with it. And in the morning, there was trash everywhere. It's like, oh, right, foxes. The diapers. Well, fortunately, we don't. Well, we are again now. Fortunately, we've been on cloth diapers for a while, but our washing machine broke, and so we're using our backup diapers currently. Also, that's true. Somebody was like, lawful in the alignment chart, if you're big on the alignment chart. Lawful doesn't necessarily mean that you follow the law. It means that you have a code, like a personal code that you follow, whether that is the law or not. You are more strict with what is and isn't okay. Are foxes the UK raccoon? They are. Yes. There are foxes all over the place out here. I was streaming. How long ago was that I was like, holy shit, did Watson get outside somehow? I heard like yelping outside and it sounded just enough like Watson that I was like, holy shit. Did I leave a window open and she like fell out the window? Like it sounded like a pained, like screeching noise. And I was like, holy shit, I think Watson's outside. Ran down there and realized, nope, it's just a fox screaming in my backyard. Taja says, the Florida equivalent of a raccoon or a fox is an iguana. I don't know how accurate that is, but that makes me laugh. Red Vaporeons would like to remind us all, if you have a pill that you need to take, if you need to roll your shoulders a little bit, scritch your fingies, whatever. Thank you very much for the hydrate or dihydrate. It's only South Florida that's overrun by iguanas. Imagining a place being overrun by iguanas is wild to me. They fall out of the trees. They're a menace. I don't know why that's so funny. Okay, we are going to give out our next Signs of the Sojourner code. If you would like to keep an eye on chat, it is going to open in... Oh my god. Now. Drop iguanas. All one word, all lowercase. Put drop iguanas in chat. You only have to put it in there once. And it will enter you into the giveaway. It doesn't matter if you are a sub or not. You are just as likely to win this code. What a delight. What a weird conversation. I love it. It's almost 4. I wonder if my babies slept very well. What is going on? We're giving away a code. The code is for Steam, for anybody who's curious. This is a Steam code for Signs of the Sojourner. If you would like to watch a trailer for the game or whatever. Full disclosure, we were sponsored to play it. These are codes that were given to us by the dev. And for the purpose of a giveaway. But when we played it, we loved it. So at least it's a real word, unlike eyeballologist. But to be fair, I get the feeling the word eyeballologist is going to pop up a couple more times in the next week. We got another Valentine from Neve. Shout out to my amazing boyfriend, JBirdie96. He introduced me to your streams, and we are sat here chilling and watching you. Best life. Oh, that's very cute. Eyeballologist just flows better, I guess. Imagine coming into a stream and everyone's just screaming Tropic Wise. That's true. It was probably about as confusing as coming into the stream when everybody's using all of their points to just throw the term 640 gang into chat over and over again. We've had lots of confusing moments in this stream today. Sleeper cell gang. Yep, there we go. There it is. There she goes. There she goes again. 640 gang in chat. And now I have a hat. What can you do? Twitchcraft and Twizzardry. Thank you very much for the reminder to hydrate or dihydrate. While we've got this raffle going for the next couple of minutes, let's do some group stretchies, shall we? 640 gang, settle down. We're doing group stretchies now. Take off your scarf if you've got one. Okay, we're gonna do shoulders. Again, if I do anything and you try to replicate it and your body's like, don't do that, listen to your body. It's probably telling you that for a reason. And that's it. Shoulders back. This will help with your posture a little bit. Because to even do this kind of forces you to sit up a bit straighter. It forces your shoulders back overall, right? You're not going to be doing this. So, back, back, and forward, 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 forward. Maybe do some alternations. Oh my gosh, we've never done this before. Holy shit. Alternate. And forward. What are we even doing? This is crazy. Whoa. Damn. Cool. Now, let gravity do the work. Head to one side. Just chill. Head to the other side. We generally don't put our head back because that can be a lot of like extra weight on the back of our neck. Jury's out on whether or not that's bad for your neck, basically. So typically, if you want to be safe, you would typically go like to the side and then roll forward and then roll to the other side and then roll forward and roll to the other side, etc. So just generally, we're just going to do side to side. If you feel neck crunches happening, yeah. Don't do that. Okay. We're gonna do the weird thing. Ready? Everybody's gonna be like, the stretches are always weird, Dodger. Okay, so stretch out your fingers. Pretend I said this one time and now I can't get it out of my head. Pretend that all of your fingers are desperately trying to pop off of your hand. They are all reaching in different directions. They all want to go somewhere else. Just stretch out your hand. And then stretch backward. This is the one that sometimes, if I'm stretching backward, my back starts to be like, no. So if your back is like, no, then don't do it. Or just do it a little bit less. You could even just reach side to side. Like, it's fine. And reach forward. Great. And now, you're tiger. Yeah. And now you're asleep. And you're a tiger. And now you're asleep. And asleep. Do the wave. 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 Shake it all out. Good job, guys. Well done. A round of applause for all of you. And if you haven't stood up in a while and you are able to stand, take a second and do that. It's good for you. You're being a mom. Every fucking second of my life, yeah. Oh. Elodie says, happy 3-year wedding anniversary to my lovely husbando. I'm grateful to have you in my life. You're annoying and I love you. That was a good way to end it. I don't. No. Sam goes to bed. And then around the time that Sam goes to bed is when I wake up. I'm with our kid for like 5-ish hours. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. About 5 to 6 hours, depending on when she wakes up. And then I stream. A very honest, heartfelt anniversary declaration, yeah. You annoy the shit out of me. I wouldn't have it any other way. Happy anniversary. What time is it? Almost 4. It's almost 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh. What? We've been streaming for 3 hours? What? No. 2, because I started an hour late. Oh my god. I was about to be like, what the fuck? Because I started late. Yes. I did. Whew, damn. That really blew my mind for a second there. Okay. I'm closing the raffle. We are now drawing a name. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Big-headed type 1. Congratulations. You won the code. Make sure that at the end of the stream, your Twitch DMs are open, and I'll hit you up and give you a code. Congratulations. Let me double check how many I have. Wonderful. I can give away one more. Just wanted to double check. So we'll give one more out at the very end of the stream. How does one enter? You can't enter anymore until I open up the next raffle. And when I do, I'll tell you guys what to put in chat. It's just a keyword that you have to put in chat and it enters you into the raffle. My teeth feel weird. You know how sometimes you eat something? I'm not sure what I ate though, which is why I'm confused. Sometimes when you eat something, it feels like it's put like a kind of a film on your teeth. When I feel my teeth, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like the feel of my teeth right now. That's why I brush my teeth often. I hate the feeling. What did you eat? I had leftover pasta for lunch. And this morning I had a little bit of banana and bread. Banana can do that sometimes, can't it? But that was at like 8 a.m. That was a long time ago. I don't know. Was the pasta oily? I don't think so. It was from a couple of days ago. It was like the last dredges of the leftovers. Yes, tea absolutely does that to me. Honestly, coffee can do that to me sometimes. It might be the coffee. Ha, pasta. I once drank coffee, and even after 12 hours, I was still hyper. Yeah, somebody, when we were doing Super Cousin Time this last week, somebody looked up what the like average amount of time is that people will feel affected by coffee generally, or like how long overall coffee can affect your system, whether you think it's affecting you or not. And I think the over under was like after whatever your last sip of coffee is, that caffeine will affect your system for like 5 hours afterwards. So, food for thought. For me, it depends. Most of the time when I drink coffee, it's just any other beverage and I don't feel affected by it at all. If I haven't eaten anything and I have coffee, it makes my stomach feel super weird. So I definitely have to eat something either with my coffee or before I drink my coffee, or my tummy doesn't like it. But I have high acidity problems, so that's part of the reason. Um, and then, yeah, sometimes I drink coffee and for some reason it makes me really jittery. Really, really jittery. And I have never been able to figure out what causes that. Like in those specific situations, I'm always like, why do I feel so uncomfortable right now? I don't know. I don't know what I did. I don't know what's different about the coffee or different about me that is making this coffee affect me really badly right now. But yeah. Yeah, I can't drink orange juice. I can't drink orange juice. It like really messes me up. When I was a kid, so first they found out I was lactose intolerant, right? So every morning that I was having like cereal or something like it, in later on in the morning I would start to feel really sick. And they were like, "Why? Why do you feel sick all the time?" Realized she's lactose intolerant. And then as I got older, if I didn't eat for a long period of time, I would get really bad stomach pains. And my dad was like, "Oh, great. So you also inherited my high acidity." So, and I've realized, yeah, when I only have coffee on an empty stomach, or if I drink orange juice or like anything that's just naturally super acidic, um, tomato sauces where the tomato hasn't been cooked enough, like the acidity of the tomato hasn't been cooked out very much, um, things like that. My tummy doesn't like that very much. Audio, no. Hello, hello, hello. I muted, guys. Better, great. It's always if I think it's my sound mixer, because it's always when I unplug and replug in the baby face that fixes it. Yeah, the name of my sound mixer is a baby face. It's what TB told me to get years ago. Still buzzing. It's back. What the fuck? Nothing's touching anything. Hello? Does it sound okay? The mute stops it. I should hope so. Okay. I unplugged and replugged in everything, so fingers crossed. If it hacks up again, I'll just leave, because I don't know how to fix it anymore. We're having this issue like multiple times every stream now, though, so I need to get it sorted. I need to figure it out, because it's very annoying. If it happens when muted, it's a ghost bee. We need a soundologist. Yes, true. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of when I got this mixer, but I've had it for quite a few years now. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, it's dying. But I don't know. I don't know how long sound mixers normally last. So. Quite a while, unless you beat the crap out of it. Have I beat the crap out of you, babyface? I don't feel like I have. I took it on a plane twice now. I've moved to another country with it. I'm a soundologist. I'm licensed in 3 imaginary states, Florida and Las Vegas. Yeah, my first inclination would be that I should get a new cord and try that. Um, we've tried swapping out this cable, and the issue's still there. So getting a new cable that goes from the mixer to my computer, I think would be the next step to try. Hello from Tokyo. I almost never get to catch you live like this. It's nice. Hi, I have Mobius. How are you? As someone who's never been to America, Florida stories make it sound like an imaginary place. Stargazer, that's a hard question. They said, how do you stay so positive when it feels like the world is burning? Does Clark help? I would honestly say Clark in a lot of ways helps for sure. I've always been a very, as we were goofing a couple of weeks ago, I've always been like a glass 3/4 of the way full person. But in some ways, Clark makes me more scared. You know, like things that I had, like worries that I had about myself, I've now put onto Clark. So there are things that I'm mentally having to like unpack and deal with so that I can be more at ease with like raising her in the world, right? Things that I've lived my life being concerned about and like scared of. I'm trying not to place as concerns and things to be scared of on her. But she's precious, right? Like, as a parent, your kid, or like anything that you take into your care that you are responsible for, that you want to protect and love, it causes new worries, for sure. Absolutely. But in other ways, yeah, she's a little light in my life. 100%. So there are definitely some days. Today, We had a really awful morning, honestly. We had like a really rough morning. I was telling Chat, she's got back teeth coming in. She's mad about everything. Everything sucks, right? Like just anything that took too long to happen, anything that she couldn't totally express, it was a nightmare. Lots of crying, lots of screaming. But at the same time, we had a couple of really sweet moments where we were like cuddled up on the couch and watching TV, and she was feeling a little better. And she would, she's like learning how to talk, and she talks all the time, and she loves to sing. And there are moments, even on the really bad days, where she says something to me, and I just have this feeling of like, oh, I'm so happy you're here, right? Like I'm so happy that I had you. I'm so happy you're in my life. And it's like a split second. It's not like a phrase that occurs to me like, wow, I'm so delighted that I had this child. But it's a feeling, a like split second feeling of like warmth, So yeah, she adds warmth and positivity and love to my life. And at the same time, she adds new worries that I need to deal with. So I don't know if that helped. But yeah. She's 2. She just turned 2. You're making me want to have a kid, and I'm 21. Here's what I say to my sister-in-law, because she feels the same way. Sometimes she's in her like early 20s and is like, oh my God, all of my siblings are having kids and I want one, but I also don't want one. I'm very glad that I waited to have a kid until I was like totally ready to have one. Yeah, that's as simple as it is, right? Like, because I've always wanted to be a mom. But leading up to the point that we got pregnant with Clark, if I thought about having a kid, it was like, I would love to have a kid, but I am not ready for it right now, right? And if I had that feeling of like, I am not ready for this, then we just didn't pursue it. So it was nice to be able to have Clark when overall I was like, yeah, I'm in a good place for this. I feel like I'm the right age. I feel like I'm, comfortable in a lot of ways. It's the right time for me to have a kid, I think. Yeah. So if you're younger and you're like, God, I would love to be a parent, but I know I'm not ready to be a parent, you've got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. And you'll be so much happier if you're able to wait. Yeah. My mom had me at 40 when she thought she couldn't have kids anymore. I was a surprise. Yeah. Also, absolutely. I think that's another good point to make that we've talked about before. Is that it is okay to be the sort of person that says, I love kids. Kids are awesome. I think they're so fun. I do not want one. It is totally fine. This is not the sort of place where we're going to be like, if you love kids so much, then why don't you want them? They're a fucking gift. They enhance your life in every way. No. It is okay. It is okay to be like, I love kids. They're so great. I don't want one. Did you ever deal with pressure to have kids in your family? A little bit, but it didn't bother me too much because I've always told my parents that I wanted to have kids or adopt kids. I made it really clear that even if I didn't find like the perfect partner, that I was going to be a mom regardless. I was going to adopt a kid, or I was going to figure it out. So yeah, I don't think there wasn't a whole lot of pressure on my side because my sister had already had 3 kids and is much older than me. And I was like the baby of the family. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the kid thing, even if I'm all by myself. I don't give a shit. But I'm not gonna do it until I'm older. That's so. So yeah. Now there's all the talk thrown at you for a second child. Not really, honestly. Speaking of, I hear a cutie pie. Baby! Look at your rosy red cheeks. Did you have a good nap? I heard you crying a little bit. Are you okay? Do you want to sit?
She was spooning Sky.
Oh,
Her teddy.
Clarky.
You want to sit with Mummy and say hi?
Do you want to sit? You don't have to, honey. It's okay. Okay, you don't have to.
Come on.
Oh, Daddy gave you a bibbit. We haven't had a bibbit in a while. Yeah,
So take it back.
Daddy gave you a bibbit, huh? To help you sleep, huh? Because you weren't sleeping at all, were you? Would you like to say hi? Hi, chat.
Hi, Chat.
Hi, chat. Good job. Did you sleep good?
I got told carrot.
It's not a carrot. It's a thing that Mommy uses to put makeup on, so it's actually really gross. It's the opposite of a carrot.
Yeah, eat it.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Daddy pick it up.
Are you hungry?
Do you want to go eat something?
Okay.
Okay, can I have a kiss? Mwah. Okay, go to Daddy. I love you so much. Mwah.
No, do you like it?
You don't like it? Okay, no more. High five? High five? High five? Handshake? Daddy, let's go, she says.
Say bye, chat.
Bye, Chat.
Bye. I'll see you later, okay, sweetie? Bye-bye. You can leave my door open. It's fine. Bye-bye. Love you. I'll see you soon.
Okay, guys, shut the door.
You want to shut the door?
Clarky, shut the door, she said.
Grab the door. Grab the door. We'll bring it with us. This way? Grab it here? No.
No, I don't want you.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Say bye, Mommy.
Bye.
Bye!
Oh, come on.
Mommy kiss, she said.
Baby.
You can have a kiss if you want.
Oh, you want Mommy kiss?
She's very tender right now. Mommy kiss.
Go get a kiss.
You can have it. Mwah. Okay, bye-bye. Love you.
Oh, you don't bet.
She's so big now. I know, she's huge. Everybody in the family, when we have like video chats and she's on them, they're like, she talks like an adult now. Like she can actually like say things. It's crazy. She's 2. She's 2 years old. She can tell us pretty much anything that she wants. It's wild. She picked out her clothes today. I was just saying to my sister-in-law, I was like, she's hitting the point now where she can ask for specific clothes. So I'm going to be really interested to see what she picks out for herself. This morning it was Peppa shirt. I want the Peppa shirt. It's like, great. Wear the Peppa shirt. I'm so curious. Like, because she's going to make it really obvious pretty quickly here, like what her preferences for things to wear. She said, hi chat, bye chat. Unreal. I know. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I want to one day have a family like yours, kid or not. You guys are so cozy to me. Thank you. Honestly, that's all I want, is just to have like a cozy home life. What if it's only the Peppa shirt? Well, the Peppa shirt has to be washed occasionally, so she's gonna have to alternate with something. She'll have to find something else. This shit too wholesome. Oh, Rosa redeemed a Valentine and said, I love Clark so much. Oh, thank you. We got some Hydrator Dihydrates, Cupid Orchid, Herpal, and Retrogress. Use some points to remind y'all to take a sip of water, to take your pills, to stretch a little bit. So, in honor of those, Cupid Orchid, Herpal, and Retrogress. Thank you guys very much. What happens if the Peppa shirt is into adulthood? She will grow out of that shirt pretty fast here. Yeah, dude. Sam and I both spend a lot of time with her. 'Cause I'm morning shift. Sam is afternoon shift. So her entire life, we have both spent a lot of time with her, which is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so she has a pair of pants where the knees are little monster faces, and so when you bend your knee, the monster mouth opens. I think it was on stream that I was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm really sad because she's outgrown these pants. And I know that I should just give them to one of the cousins, but part of me is like, but what if they don't wear them and they're like the best pants ever and they just get thrown to the side? Unreal. And then somebody said, yo, you should just cut you should cut the monster faces out and put them on the elbows of like a shirt or her jean jacket. And now that's all that I want to do. So I don't remember who suggested that, but you're a genius, and I'm totally going to do that. Hair is long. My hair is long. It has gotten long. Can we get Cat Gang merch with monster elbows or knees? Oh my god. It's amazing watching Clark grow up as a viewer. The more that time passes, the more she takes after you in terms of how she acts with Sam's expressions and determination. I know, it's wild. Thank you for that, Valentine. Yeah, I think she's a very good mix of both of us. I think people that meet her and interact with her see both of us in there. How is old Chalkbeard? He took a very long shower yesterday and came out and was like, I am clean. What I'm doing is I'm keeping all of her favorite clothing. Eventually I'm going to make a quilt out of them and give them to her when she's grown up. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, dude. My body, Transformers style, turned into a human-making machine. It's crazy. I never really got kids, but after my brother had his first child, I totally get it. I see both parents in the little nugget. It's amazing. Roll out. The Herm. Thank you for the 25 months. Oh, random. I hope you're doing good, bud. I was looking at pictures. I'm trying out a couple of different... Part of me really wants to make this into a weird little video and throw it on Instagram. Because... I don't know. I feel weird putting anything on the Press Heart channel anymore. Because it's been so long. That I'm like, if I was going to put something on there, it should be, like, really specific, but I don't know. So anyway, all of those different companies that are making like framed things that you just can stick to any part of your wall and move it whenever you want, like mixed tiles. There are a bunch of different companies making those. So I'm ordering, like, because we have nothing up in the house. We have like no family photos or anything. So I'm using like 3 different companies and ordering just like 5 pictures from each company, and I'm going to see like which one I like best, basically. It's your channel. You can do what you want with it. I know. But it's been so long since I've put up like a purposefully YouTube video. I'm not used to YouTube comments anymore. Does that make sense? I'm not used to the way that YouTube comments operate anymore. Just disable them. I could. I'm Aweka. How are you? YouTube and Twitch are totally different. The comments on the VODs are usually nice. I know. I have looked at the comments on the VODs, and they're normally super chill, which is awesome. I don't know what it is. Mentally, there's a weird barrier there. I put so much time and so much of my life into the Press Hard to Continue channel, and I just don't put anything on there anymore. That the idea of putting anything on there at this point is daunting for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, when I had the green hair is when we started the TGS podcast, which would later be renamed to the Co-optional podcast. Would it feel like regressing? I think part of it is that if I was going to put something up on YouTube, part of me feels like I would have to then continue putting things on YouTube. I couldn't just do like a one-off, right? It's been so long now that it's like, if I'm going to bother putting one thing on YouTube, I should plan on putting more than one thing on YouTube. You know? I have to head out and study. Thanks for the great morning. Bye, Brylian. Jesse was tweeting something like, I wish I was just a streamer. The YouTube grind is real. Yeah, but people really appreciate the amount of work that Jesse has put into YouTube, into like continuing to do YouTube, because so many of us have dropped it. But he struggles with it all the time. He struggles with videos getting taken down or demonetized. He struggles with the views, like all of it. So, yeah. Big love, big shout outs to Jesse. He does work really hard to try and make it all work. He told us there's a new Dodger and Jesse series coming soon. There is. We recorded it yesterday. This is your chance to restart as a makeup YouTuber. I like low-key. Is there a bee in here? Hello? Low-key, I have thought before of doing more just like lifestyle type stuff. I don't think that I would do well at that. like views wise or like anything, I don't think that it would do super well because I'm not. The people that do very well are very hip. You know? The sort of people that are like, I know how to do design, I know how to dress myself, I know how to do all of this shit. Those are the people that tend to do really well in that area. Whereas my videos would be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing ever. Right? So, I don't know. Bring back gaming news? Never. At the point that I stopped doing gaming news, I really hated doing gaming news. Hip? Didn't you start this stream with 20 dabs? I did do 20 dabs in a row. That's so true. I am the hippest shit on Twitch.
Welcome, you
Jade Tiger
cat-loving
says, I would like to send a thank you to Devil Lord 6, who gave me a sub over a month ago, and I didn't see it until now. I'm so sorry about that. Oh. There you go. And Trendy Fish, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much for the subscription. Yeah, I really liked doing the fandom videos. Those videos and the Swords and Stitches videos, the way that I was trying to do them, I lost a lot of money on them. So, Tibelius, thank you very much for gifting subs. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Katogangu. If you were gifted a sub, be sure to say thanks. Oh my gosh. I was about to say what I just read, and I can't! It's a secret. Kind of. It's not really a secret. Patreon funded videos? No. I don't want to do that either.
Welcome, you fine
Code
cat
4210.
drinking
Thank you very much for the
baby.
44 months. And TD84, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Oh, yeah. We have incredibly generous subscribers who just gift subs all the time. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate that so much. Generally, I try to just say, like, if you want to donate to the stream in any way, that's incredible. It is not expected at all. It is not necessary at all. It's not necessary to subscribe even in the first place. But if you really want to, I prefer that it be in the form of a gifted sub so that it's just giving back to the community, you know. So yeah, thank you guys. Any of you who are gifting subs, any of you who are here all the time, just like being part of the community, shout out to the lurkers. All of y'all, everybody that's part of it creates the ecosystem of the awesome community that we have now and how welcoming and lovely it is. So it's wonderful. Thank you guys. Always be lurking. I have to pee very badly, so I'm gonna go do that really fast. We're only gonna go for another like half an hour, so part of me was like, I can make it another half an hour, but I can't anymore. I have to pee so bad, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Go grab a drink, go take your pills, etc. All right. We're back. One Beat Angel. That's the name of that remix. It's good. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, you all stuck around. Unreal. You missed all the gifted subs. What? Yo, Avi, thank you so much for gifting so many subs. What abouty? Happy 5 years. Avi gave 20 subs out. If you were gifted a sub today by anyone, but if you were just gifted a sub by Avi, be sure to check. Say thank you. Very generous.
Welcome, you.
Thank you guys. Esteban, thank you very much for subscribing. What was that last song? We listened to an Animal Crossing New Horizons mix, and then the one that we were just listening to is called On That Day 5 years ago, but we only got 30 seconds into it. Boxa, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you're all having a good day. If you were gifted a sub by Boxa, B0KSAH, be sure to say thank you. Are we at full emotes yet? Not even close. Hi, Watson. How are you? Do you want to say hi? Come on. Hi, what's up? Here she is, the girl. The girl. You were so good this morning with Clarky. I'm so proud of you. Omniseer, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And we had an anonymous gifter gift a sub as well. Thank you. Is that a new cat emote? It is. We meshed together the Sherlock and Watson emotes. So many licks. Hello. You okay? How you doing? How old are your cats? Watson is... I always do this. 6. And Sherlock is 10? 9 or 10? God, I don't even know. I always guess, don't I? I always guess. I can't remember anymore. Sloth DOS, thank you very much for gifting 20 subs. Ow, Watson. If you were gifted a sub just now by Sloth DOS in chat, be sure to say thank you. So many gifted subs today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I hope that you're all having a lovely day. I hope you enjoy your gifted sub. Just be sure to take the time to say thanks, because it's very generous. How did you move them across the ocean? They each got their own wood box. Huh. They each got their own wood box. With comfy blankies, etc. And they went on a plane. That color pattern is rare. If you look up Flame Point Siamese, they look just like her. We found her in the bushes, but... Jesus Christ. We found her in the bushes, but she looks just like a Flame Point Siamese. So we're like, well, it's probably what she is. Huh. Watson. She's so pretty. She is. She's very pretty. But she wants to lean against our microphone, and we've been having lots of issues with our microphone, so I'd rather she didn't do that. Huh. August 2013 is when Welcome Home Watson Kitty was uploaded. And she was 4 weeks old when we found her, was the guesstimate. Bye, baby. I know, but now that I'm not moving it, it's fine, right? Or is it not? Okay, yeah. If it fizzes when I move it, but it's fine when I don't move it, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Avi, thank you for gifting more subs. Welcome, guys. Thank you, thank you. It's got to be convenient to be able to remember life events through social media and videos. Yeah, I've said before, and even we were just saying it, I remember like major points in my life by what my hair looks like. So I know that my green hair was around the time that we started TGS podcast. I know that my hair was blue when Sam and I got engaged. Hi, Dodger. Wow, it's been so long. Hello. We have so many people coming in and saying that. Welcome. I don't know how all of y'all are finding me or saying hi after a long time, but I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm watching Twitch again a lot more since quarantine. Oh, that might be it. That might be part of it. Yeah. We have a lot of viewers today. We do. We do indeed. I'm delighted to have all of you. Press right to continue, gang. Still waiting for Swords and Stitches. We do a stream now called Study Hall. We're getting them back into the rotation, but do streams called Study Hall where we just work on something that isn't a game and isn't just chatting. So we did a study hall and we did a puzzle, and that was pretty chill. But if I want to do crafty stuff, that's a study hall stream now. Potato, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome, guys. Thank you, everybody. Are you planning a study hall for tomorrow? I'm trying to think if we have anything going on tomorrow that would keep me from doing a study hall. I don't think so. Achievement Hunter is on Monday, I believe. Tuesday, Final Fantasy. Wednesday, Arcadem Game. But I think tomorrow is fine. We have Manga Pod, and then I think I can do an evening stream. So I will double check.
You fine, cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Yeah, I think the Achievement Hunter thing is we're all just gonna stream a thing together. So we'll see. They just asked if I wanted to do a thing with them on Monday, and I was like, sure. But I have no idea what we're doing, so we'll find out. Wanted to say thank you to you and chat. It's been really nice to watch your streams and stuff after not watching your content in like 5 years. I'm delighted to have you. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the streams. Thank you. I need to make my soon-to-be-born nephew a gift. That would give me time for that. Absolutely. They said Dead by Daylight. Oh, amazing. That's what I did with them last time. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Brookhouse, thank you very much for the reminder to hydrate or dihydrate. Tink. Twitch needs another anime marathon and get you to host again ASAP. That was so fun doing the like anime roundup stuff and all of that. I was telling I have a new like Twitch person, like my like connection at Twitch, my partner manager, I think is what they call them. I have a new person, and so I was trying to like give them the lowdown on me and like what I do and what I like to do and etc. And I was basically like, yeah, I really like hosting stuff. In the past when you guys have done anime stuff, that's been really fun. And he was like, okay, noted. What happened to Pluto? I mean, Pluto is still a very lovely, wonderful friend of ours. He also had way too many people, I think. He was like partner manager for tons and tons and tons of people. And so we were like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you can drop us. It's chill. We're friendos. It's no big. Matt Bestman said, Happy Valentine's, chat. You're all beautiful people in a platonic way. I'm not hitting on you all. Let's just be friends. I remember when Pluto was working on Dawngate. That's how we met him. That's how we met Pluto. It's wild. That's so wild. So many people that we met in, like, odd ways that are still part of our lives. It's wonderful. Dart UK said, I have Twitch on in the background every day and tune into you. I like Saturday morning Dooger, even though it's afternoon Dooger. I know. It is afternoon Dooger. But we've always called this show Saturday morning Dooger. And if it was Saturday afternoon Dooger, then the acronym would be SAD. And I don't like that. Yeah, for some of you, it's morning, so it's fine. It all works out. It's just not morning for me. Hold on. I got a buzzy. Spoken like an alcoholic. Wouldn't an alcoholic say the opposite? Yeah, SMD, Saturday morning Dooger. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me put SMD in my stream info because it thinks I'm trying to say something else. About to head to work. Have fun, guys. Bye, Piper Shadow. Have a good day. Saturday midday Dooger. Saturday brunch Dooger. The thing is that Saturday morning Dooger is a playoff of Saturday morning cartoons. So the second that you change it, it doesn't have, for me, even if I'm the only one who ever made that connotation, it doesn't have the same connotation anymore. No judgment. What's the pile of stuff on the floor? Part of my husband's Witcher costume that he took off because he was fucking dying of heat in his room. There you go. Did he finish Witcher? No, but he took yesterday off because he was getting really gross. The costume needed to air out. He had 2 days worth of hair chalk in his hair. He was just like, I need to take a shower and just not for a day. No, Dooger, the name Dooger came from PewDiePie. We were all on a, like, couch co-op thing together, and he called me Dooger. I don't remember if it was on purpose or by accident, but literally, that's all it took, and Dooger stuck around forever. Yeah, it was forever ago. Forever ago. So... Anywho, speaking of my lovely husband, he is going to be doing new Terraria content with a couple of his buds in about an hour. So I wanted to make sure that I ended by now so that we would have time to, like, corroborate and he could do his thing and I can stop doing my thing. So, thank you all so much for watching. We have had the post-show and the raid leader redeemed. Aurora Peachy is apparently in the middle of her St. Jude charity. Wonderful. Peachy's lovely. So John's Orb has suggested Peachy for the raid. We can do that, absolutely. And Chatten Rose has asked that we do the Uchiha rap. Itachi for the post show. I will do part of it, of course. Of course. While we're reading off all of the stuff, here is the last raffle for the last code. Bam. Please type fart fart, all one word, all lowercase in chat. I didn't work very hard on this one. For the last code of the day. And let's read off our activity feed. Thank you all again so much. Sanzo, thank you for the 42 months. Ardark for the 46. Smart Guy for the 56. Mooringer for the 35. Chesara, thank you for the 7. Tyroglyphus for the 27. Simonks for the 54. Forrest Bartley for the 26. Yinyane for the 28. Alias Found for the 44. Vecness for the 2. That Guy You Know for the 6. Elisa for the 48. Happy 4 years. Thank you very much. PZN, thank you for gifting a sub. Scubnar, thank you for the 55. Isarax, thank you for the 7. Zraken, thank you for the gifted subs. Alex Ratman, thank you for the 42. Thanks, bud. Call me Trimtab, thank you so much for gifting subs. Zephyrball, thank you for the 7. Keem for the 2. Bobolopoulos, thank you very much for subscribing. Ben Bissa for subscribing. Fifi Fox for subscribing. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Vor Nuvos, thank you so much for the 40 months. Elodie for the 24. Happy 2 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. Red Skin, thank you for the 27. Tobbs Joe, thank you for the 68. Nail Bear, thank you for the 2. Pope Spite for the 13. KMAF for the 19. Citro for the 38. Therodil for the 31. Tell Draken, thank you for the 6. Random, thanks so much for the 72, bud. Davey, thank you for the 57. The Herm for the 25. Trendy Fish, thank you for subscribing. Tibelius for the gifted subs. TD84 for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Code 4210, thank you for the 44 months. Dip Top for the 40. Tibelius, thank you for gifting a sub. Jeff Pelly, thank you for the 8. Whatabouty for the 60. Happy 5 years. Again, happy anniversary. Avi, thank you for all of the gifted subs. Esteban Strangiato, thank you very much for subscribing. Kenzilla, thank you for the 10. Boxa for the gifted subs. Omniseer, thank you for subscribing. Manwin for the 57. And Anonymous Gifter gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Piper Shadow, thank you for the 10 months. Sloth DOS, thank you again for the 20 gifted subs. Dead Poultry, thank you for the 5 months. Avi, thank you for gifting more subs. Brookhouse, thank you for subscribing for 2 months. Potato, thank you for the 5. Potato gifted 5 subs. Thank you. Thank you. Marsupian, thank you very much for subscribing. Dart UK for the 6. Pronounced for the 19. Arnar, thank you for gifting subs right at the end here. Thank you, buddy. And Panda Guy, thank you for the 26. Guys, so many gifted subs today. Thank you very, very much. Extremely generous. Again, if you were gifted a sub today, be sure to say thank you to whoever did it. If you're not sure, there is a little bell symbol up here. And if you click on that, it'll give you all of the notifications that have to do with your account. It'll tell you if you were gifted a sub and by who and in what channel. So double check that and see if there's somebody that you should be giving a little winku to. I pointed to it perfectly. The bell is down below now. Not for all of you. Not all of you have the new Twitch, okay? Okay. Alrighty. We are closing it in 3, 2, 1, bam. And we are drawing a name in 3, 2, 1, bam. You have successfully drawn a winner, it says, but I don't see one in chat. The winner is Curly, Kurliy. Curly, congratulations. You are the final winner of Songs of the Sojourner, Signs of the Sojourner key. I was like, songs? Sounds? Signs. Signs of the Sojourner key. These are all Steam keys. Be sure that your Twitch DMs are open so that I can send that to you after we are done. And here we go. The raid is going to Aurora Peachy, who is doing a charity stream. Be sure to spread love, spread kindness, spread joy, etc. And then I will see you guys tomorrow for Manga Pod, and I believe also a study hall stream unless something goes wrong. I'll let you guys know. All right? Bam. There's the raid. And here we go. Itachi! Mangekyu in the eyes. Only see blood when a ninja cries. Wanna kill me, then you better get Sasuke! Itachi! Uchiha! Mangekyu in the eyes. Only see blood when a ninja cries. Wanna kill me, then you better get Sasuke! Yes, look in my eyes. Sharingan user in disguise. Give me any ninja, something I'ma pillage. Plus I'm a renegade, so fuck the Leaf Village. Kakashi wanna hate when I roll. I'ma put his one-eyed ass in a hole. Some motherfuckers just wanna act lame. Fuck around and end up in the fucking black flame. Itachi! Mangekyo. What? Watson, get out of here.
Strippin' saves the day.